Hey there guys, my name is Nix and welcome back to 999. Last time, we all died by a yellow submarine. That's not me making that up, that's literally what the game said. And in this time, I'm recording this intro in like, kinda post because, well, I forgot to do one for the start of the episode, so, yeah. Anyway, the start of this video is a bit disjointed, mainly because it's me cutting around and doing all the things I need to before we get into, like, the new scenes where I do all the stuff that I need to do and then head down the path I need to. I think that made sense. Basically, like, the first 20-ish minutes are, like, me treading old ground, and then, like, the new stuff is... In fact, me, put a timestamp on. Do that. Me in post, put a timestamp as to where the new conversations actually start. Anyway, that's just all I want to say with this pre-intro bit. So, on to the bits I actually recorded in advance. This is a bit I kind of want to pay attention to, because I don't quite know where this all fits in with everything.
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid.
I'm just doing some...
And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right! That mummy, the priestess, supposedly, she was special.
What do you mean?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes?
But she was a mummy.
That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Sorry, while this is running, I'm just...
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax?
I'm just having a quick Google of Amun-Ra.
The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And...
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic. Even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true. But maybe it isn't.
Didn't want to
It
do
just
that.
appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah, ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
So there's our Ice 9 moment. Or at least the start of the Ice 9 moment. Match. I also feel like this is important, so I'm going to take Santa's bookmark.
You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
Eh.
In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand. But the lowest, most worthless cards, zeros, they call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
What? Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
You know, if you think about it, the notary game is really a lot like Baccarat. Of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course. That's why it's called the Nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9, or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea. After that, you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and so on. And of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see. So then Nona means 9.
I feel like we're learning a lot from Lotus, but I feel like I say that every time she opens her mouth.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
8 of us now, but shh.
That'd be 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship.
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
And there you have it.
Too many 9s.
The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing.
Yeah, number 9's all over the wall as well downstairs.
No wonder it's called the Nonary game.
By downstairs, I mean in the room next to us, but you know what, never mind. This joke wasn't very good. Why did we look at the roof there?
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but...
Who do you think we are? I can't believe someone would actually...
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said.
Isn't the reason Lotus read this book probably because of what happened to her 2 daughters when they went missing for telepathic testing?
It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory.
Like she found out via, I don't know, computer hacking or whatever she does that she found out what tests they were running and then tried to find out more about telepathy.
There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure.
At least that's what I'm starting to gauge.
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
I just want to check what that is in Celsius because, well, as I've said previously, I'm English and I don't understand Fahrenheit. Okay, 96 Fahrenheit is 35 Celsius, so just slightly below body temperature
You mean there's water that freezes
by about
at 96
2 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Cue the Joe Satriani!
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystal? For 150, they did also, but whatever they, however, some glycerin on its way to England. Scientists around the world wanted to research this. Oh, a seed is with a seed crystal. However, not only did the glycerin encourage, even the samples nearby did. And it didn't end there. After that day, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter, but once the crystal, it was almost like all the glyphs communicating, and now it's...
Wow, what does that have to do?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9.
A lot like? Oh, if water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, all right, guys. I mean, seriously, I might go by the name. So let's get crack.
Selfish. Ice 9 is interesting and all, but
I've had the conversation about Ice 9, so... Now that's that done. Can go here now. I mean...
Who's Alice?
I pointed out the All Ice reference when we got the book. I was like, All Ice? Alice? No.
Come on, the woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Huh?
I also probably made the joke that most women don't melt at room temperature, but... Oh.
Yeah? Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't.
You don't reckon she woke up, do you? Like, that's highly unlikely in my eyes, but...
Well, he did have one close friend who, where is Alice? And he said, Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic.
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Forest of Knowledge. Forest of Knowledge. Also voice crack. And turning away from the microphone while I go to think. This is very professional of me, isn't it? Somewhere you go... Is there like a library here? I think there was a library somewhere, wasn't there?
So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Hey! What are you two doing over there?
Oh, shut up, Clover. We were having a nice chat.
Stop wasting time and get over here!
Stop being a yandere. What do you want? Yeah, this typo still somewhat bothers me, but you know what?
Oh, yeah. It's in my pocket somewhere. Here it is.
And we've had this conversation about paradoxes, haven't we? The one about stitching your socks together.
Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a four-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck. Snake, I mean, your brother, he's alive somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just got to believe in that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, come on. Seven's waiting for us at the...
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's that?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
What?
Oh, guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the four-leaf clover.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
So I feel like I said previously Clover was part of the telepathy experiment along with Snake. Someone must have said something about a Clover to her then, in order for her to come out with that, but...
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it. Can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough. So, that's the locked socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it.
You know, just having that, like, our hole breaks up and then you patch it up, and then she said something, this is something to do with the experiments 9 years ago. Suddenly this experiment just got a whole lot fucking creepier. Okay, and that's those two events triggered. Now I'm pretty sure I can go here, and I'll go until I find the event where, like, Ace and or Clover talks to me.
Oh, I see, of course. I apologize for the intrusion. Well, best of luck.
What was that about?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, no, it's not like that.
What's it like then?
I just wanted to hear the rest of that story. I didn't get a chance to ask you about it until now.
What story?
About the experiment, remember? The one you started to tell me in the operating room?
The one from 9 years ago?
You said something about an experiment that happened here 9 years ago.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just not in the mood, okay? You understand, right? I keep thinking about my brother. I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that to my brother?
He's in the next room.
I can't forgive them. I'm not gonna let them get away with it. They're gonna pay for it. I promise. So, Junpei, who do you think did it?
Well, if what Seven said was right, then there would have to be at least 2 of them. You need at least 3 people to open the numbered doors, and if you subtract Snake, that means there were at least 2 other people.
You're right. So, what does that mean?
Well, if we just look at the bracelet numbers, we should be able to figure it out. Who could have opened door 3 with Snake? Well, really, who and who, or who and who?
You mean it could have been 4 people?
Well, technically, it's possible.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very likely.
Why?
I'll tell you later. Why don't we just assume it was only 2 other people for now?
Okay, got it. Let's do that then.
Then who do you think it could be?
I mean, we established it could only be Santa and Seven. Yeah, as I said, would it be Santa and Seven?
Would it be Santa and 7? The digital route for Snake, Santa, and 3. Wait, hold on. Are Santa and 7 the killers?
What's wrong?
Well, I thought about it, and
That's what I thought. Santa and 7. If it was 2 people, then that's the only combination that works.
hey, wait a minute there. Don't you think it's a little too early to be jumping to conclusions? Well, all I said is that those 2 would have been able to open door 3 with your brother.
However, after playing this game, we know it's Ace and he just went and nicked number 9's bracelet.
There might be other possibilities.
Well, what other possibilities? Are you saying you think that it was 3 or 4 people? I really don't think that's likely.
Why not?
Can I borrow your pen and paper?
Yeah, here.
It's a good thing I carry these around, isn't it?
What's this?
These are the combinations for 3 or 4 people. These 8 combinations are the only possible ones.
Oh, I see.
Junpei,
Yeah?
I can trust you, right?
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Really?
Yeah.
So then I should get rid of B, D, G, and H, right?
Because they've got my number in.
Of course. Just cross them out. And you should take off yours too. The ones with 4.
So, what does that leave?
A and E.
1, 3, and 6, which is Ace, Santa, and June, or Ace, Santa, 7, and Lotus.
Wait, it can't be A.
Why?
Because June's in that one. There's no way in hell she'd do something like that.
Are you sure?
No.
Bet my life on it.
Okay then. I can cross off A too, right?
Yeah.
Well, what have we got left?
E.
Do you know what this means?
Everyone besides me, you, and June would be working together.
Do you think that's likely? If there were 4 people working together, they wouldn't be very cautious. I don't think they'd try that hard to hide what they were doing if they outnumbered us, right?
Well, you do have a point.
And besides, if Ace and 7 are working together, they could have easily gotten rid of me when I went to the shower room with them. But they didn't. They didn't even try anything. If they were killers, why wouldn't they?
Oh, I see. Anyway, I understand now. It seems pretty unlikely that it was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
So this is painting Santa and 7 to be the bad guys.
And that means there's a good chance it was Santa and 7.
That's how it looks.
But why would they do it?
Their motive.
God damn it, Ace!
Interrupted something?
Yes, actually. Now fuck off before you stab everyone again.
What is it?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
Go ahead.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
There was something I wanted to check.
Yeah? What's that?
If you'll excuse me.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
I'm just checking.
No, stop!
Just as I thought. What exactly are these pieces of paper hiding in your pocket? You switched them, didn't you, when we voted? Well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite your mischief.
Then, why did you...
Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it.
Junpei, check your pockets!
Damn.
Check your pockets, you idiot! I told you to do this previously and you didn't. You need to check your pockets to see if you put anything in there. Oh boy, what an idiot.
What about him? Do you think that's really Zero?
I reckon that's the Gourdain bloke we were talking about briefly beforehand.
There's no way that's him. Didn't I tell you already? Zero is one of us.
Yeah, right. Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be Zero.
Huh?
Don't you get it? The letters that spell Zero on the TV screen, the captain's clothes he's got on, and of course, the bracelet with a 0 on it. It's too obvious. Look, this is Zero right here. This dead body is Zero. Isn't that kind of fishy?
You're right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that.
No, that's not the point. So I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work, which makes me wonder. I think this is a challenge. A challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. He's making fun of us. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think this corpse was Zero, they'd never have put a bracelet on him. Walking around with a 0 bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, "I did it!" Anyone with a brain would be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything Zero is supposed to be. Just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was Zero and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
Why?
Like I said, he's mocking us.
Too bad, suckers. This isn't Zero. Where's the real me then? See if you can catch me.
It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles.
That's really twisted. It almost seems kind of childish.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's like it's just a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me.
Santa? Santa has tendencies like that, in my opinion.
All right, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
I don't know.
And what's this guy's deal? Who is he?
How would I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who he is.
Why would I?
We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is. Give me a hand here, Clover.
Huh?
We gotta flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pockets? Okay, fine. Guess I'll do it. Here we go. Huh? Hey, it's the...
Lastly, let's discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only two ways to do so. One, you escape from this ship. Two, more hotly, which is Zero. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or the outside of the nearest heartbeat has fallen to Zero, it will shut down automatically.
Oh, God. This man... He's dead, isn't he?
Yes, Junpei.
Huh?
No, it's just... I guess I didn't really think about it until right now. If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead. You don't really need to look at his bracelet to figure out that he's dead.
Okay, so I don't need to let you know, okay?
Yeah. I guess you're right. It is pretty obvious. Well, he looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though. You know?
You're not helping anyone, Junpei.
I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive.
Suspicious Ice 9 reference?
I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kind of has it better, you know? Dying from a bomb going off inside of you, I mean, that's just... Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin. I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or something.
Junpei, can you not?
There was a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm. And,
What did you just say?
oh man, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I really don't know what I was thinking. I mean...
And Clover's just clicked.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm?
Arm?
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, but I mean, didn't you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There's no way I was gonna see the details. Are you sure it was his left arm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And he had a broken bone, right?
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me!
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad too. The bone was sticking out of the arm. Clover? What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything.
Thank you.
Huh? What are you...
Thank you so much, Junpei.
Aww.
Hey, what's going on with you?
This is Clover's my brother's not dead face.
I'm sorry, it's just... I'm so happy.
Someone else died instead.
Why?
The body in the shower room, it isn't his. It isn't my brother.
Huh?
It's not Snake.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is... I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this. But he's still alive. I'm so happy. I'm so glad.
Huh?
Junpei, you were right.
Huh?
You just gotta have faith, or something like that.
No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
That's...
I only made it here because you gave me this. I was suspicious of everybody. I was angry and miserable. But because I had this four-leaf clover, because of what you said to me,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Junpei.
Oh, if you really want to thank somebody, you should be thanking Santa.
Santa? Why?
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf, I got that from him too.
Oh.
Huh?
Clover? What are you doing?
Did Santa really tell you those things?
Yeah, he did. Did I, say something wrong?
Oh no, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news, I think.
You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Subjects?
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago, with my brother and me.
Well, I called that.
But he's blind. And I was part of the Nevada test group. So neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa. Okay, time out. Let's just calm down for a second, okay? Start from the top. Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle. You gotta start with 1 and then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with this experiment. What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
Oh, they were testing telepathy things,
Do you know
surely.
about morphogenetic fields?
Yes, thank you, Lotus.
Morphogenetic fields.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
I think Lotus mentioned something like that.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
So they were testing telepathy on this shit?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same thing.
A nonary game?
What?
The nonary game. 9 people were put on this boat, and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
Well, okay.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What do the nonary game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other?
Is this another telepathy experiment?
Am I missing something here?
Am I part of the experiment? Is that what this is?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem, and then the answer just kind of pops in your head? That's an epiphany.
Mm-hmm.
And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over telepathy.
Which is why they put you in the nonary game.
So you're saying the nonary game was supposed to introduce that element of danger?
Which means Ace set this whole thing up again, probably to test telepathic fields again.
Yeah, but it couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die. A girl.
Santa's sister.
She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada.
With Santa.
I never met her, but I did hear her name. Her name was...
Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you.
Ace!
You two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long. At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something? I'm having a little trouble, and I could really use your assistance.
It's got to be Owie.
Come on, it'll only take a moment.
I don't want Ace to hear us. We can talk about this later.
Yeah, especially since Ace is probably running this thing.
Huh? Hey, wait.
Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up.
Yeah, my bad. So can I just, like... red file, here we go.
Looks like there's something on the cover. ALLICE. All ice. Alice. Does this mean... What the hell is this?
They are hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Can you read them?
Of course. I can't. What would make you think I could?
What the hell? Whoa, the whole thing's like that. Huh? What's this? Oh, a key card.
Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol.
Something's written on the bottom. Bottom deck library. This must be the key to the library, then.
A font of knowledge, or whatever Seven was said where Alice is?
So it would seem.
Bottom deck library. Oh. Seven said something like...
Here we go.
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic.
That's what he said.
Beneath the navel mean the bottom deck, and the forest of knowledge is the library? Then could Alice be in a room somewhere beyond the library?
What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Yeah. I just remembered something.
Is that so? What about?
Well, don't laugh, okay?
The Egyptian priestess and Ice 9. Interesting.
And the woman who wouldn't melt, who was recovered from the Titanic disaster, they called her All Ice, which eventually turned into Alice. And she was purchased by an English millionaire who called himself Lord Gordain. According to Seven, this ship is where he hid Alice.
And you think that he hid her in a small room, beyond the library on the bottom deck?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is just a theory.
Junpei, have you ever heard of the term CAS?
I feel like I have.
Cass.
It stands for Cells Alive System. It is an advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter.
So it's some form of cryogenics?
Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystals. Normally, if you freeze something fresh, water within its cells expands as it crystallizes, damaging the cell membrane. CAS, however, works differently. The object to be frozen is supercooled using magnetic fields, and then frozen instantly and uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form. It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process. Now, however, there are rumors that it can be used for other things.
Cryogenics.
What do you mean, other things?
Well, there are obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Space travel? Are you serious?
Surely you've heard of suspended animation. Cryogenic freezing? It's a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films. People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space.
Whoa, wait a minute there. Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that CAS thing?
The Egyptians did this?
Well, I'm sure the possibility is quite low, but it is a possibility. If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and CAS were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously.
You think she could be alive?
Well, I can't say for sure, of course. I'm only talking about possibilities. The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right? If she were put somewhere where she could reach that temperature...
That's nuts. Are you really saying she could have defrosted and started walking about?
You're quite right. It does sound unbelievable. But if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
You mean the guy dressed like a captain?
Yes. He was dead when we found him. Clearly, he was murdered. But if he was murdered, then by whom? It couldn't have been one of us. That would be impossible. In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. That door that requires the Earth key prevented us from accessing door 1. Who was it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Right. Clearly, the two of them could not have opened door 1, or any other door for that matter. Who else then could have done so?
Nobody. After Santa and Lotus used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with me and June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, Seven, and Clover. While we'd gone into the shower room, Ace, Seven, and Clover had stayed behind. But it's impossible for those three to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to door 2? No, still won't work. We were only gone 5 minutes. No human being could have run to the captain's quarters, killed that guy in there, and run back that fast.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer. That being the case, who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time? A person like that would know the ship well. They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The numbered door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
Then you're saying the killer was Alice?
Well, this is all only one possible theory.
All ice. Alice. Is she really somewhere on the ship? Maybe this card will give me access to the Forest of Knowledge. And the big mystery. What could be there beyond the Forest of Knowledge? Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now.
Just saying, when you phrase it like, what could be beyond the Forest of Knowledge, you make it sound like some kind of fantasy setting.
I'll come back to this later.
Now, if I've done those, yes, the lock's open.
All right, let's go. That's the next door. Wait, a piece of paper. This is... map of the ship's interior for A-Deck.
What's wrong?
I found a map for this floor.
I see.
Well, that was anticlimactic. I should keep this, though. Hey, where's Clover? Damn it, what the hell is she up to? Clover!
Huh?
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What the hell is that?
What?
You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this? This is... a note.
A note?
Yeah, I found it in the pocket of the guy with the captain's clothes. It said something about the darkness of the sinister hand or something.
What the hell? Let me see it.
No, not right.
Hey, Junpei, Clover! What are you two doing? Hurry up!
He's getting mad. I'll show it to you later, all right? Come on, we gotta hurry.
From the look of that pocket, it doesn't particularly look like just a note.
She's got the zero bracelet as well, I think we
What
established.
are you thinking? For crying out loud. The big stairs. So this is where it ends up. Just like it says on the map. Ace, did he head down? Oh, there he is.
Look, the 4 others are there too.
Really?
Let's join them. Jumpy, Clover,
What's up?
we found it.
Found what?
We found it.
What did you find?
The last door. We found door 9.
What?
Come on, just follow us. We'll explain on the way.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case,
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
Jumpy, we finally made it.
Yeah, don't count on it just yet, June.
Yeah, it's finally time. We've We've reached the end. Something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people can go through the numbered door. 7 of us are on our way to door 9. That means that, best case scenario, there will be 2 of us who have to stay behind. 2 people. Is there a way? 4:30. We've only got 90 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder about it now.
Hey, Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up!
Let's go, Jumpy!
Yeah.
I know I told you I'd explain it earlier, but honestly, there ain't much to explain. After we split off from you guys, the 4 of us got into the elevator on the left, and that took us to the other side of the grate. After that, we headed down another hallway. It took us toward the bow, and eventually to the number 6 that you two found earlier. We opened it and kept going. There was another locked door behind it, like usual, but this time we had to complete 2 different areas before we could unlock it. Once we were through that door, there was another hallway that went the other direction, toward the stern.
So, on your way, you found the elevator.
That's right.
So, in other words, you kinda did a lap, huh? You came from that side to this side.
Yeah,
So, where's the number 9 door?
over here. Follow me.
By the way, you know, it's because of Santa that we're all here right now.
God damn it, Santa!
Huh?
I knew you were Zero! Okay,
And
no.
all 7 of us are going to door 9.
What?
You don't get it? Santa, 7, and Lotus. What's their digital route?
9. It's 9.
That's right. They could have just left me behind and kept going if they'd wanted to.
But they didn't.
Yes, because Santa wouldn't let them. He said, we can't leave June and the others behind. That's why we went looking for you guys.
You know, I find that incredibly suspicious.
And then you got on the elevator and went back to the central staircase.
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't have called that one. That Santa would be the one to stick up for you.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that 7 and Lotus said they wanted to leave me behind. We were just talking about it, and Santa objected to it first.
Is that so?
We're here.
So, is this...
Yeah.
There's no other place for us to go.
Nope. Just look around. There's a big old iron wall at the end of the hallway. The other hallways on the left and right are blocked by metal grates.
I see.
All right, let's get moving.
Oh. No way. The 9 door. We're finally here. No doubt about it. This is door 9. Oh, finally! This is the last.
Junpei, look behind you.
Behind? What? Why? A door and a 9. There's another one? Hey, what the hell? What the hell is going on here? There's a red there too. That means... And of course it won't open. But why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
Do you think perhaps one is the right door and the other is the wrong one?
I don't know about that. It seems unlikely.
What makes you say so?
Well, think about all the rooms we've been through so far. They're full of puzzles, but there are always hints about how to solve them. I'm pretty sure there aren't any rooms where we just had to go with our best guess and leave it to instinct to solve the puzzle. Do you really think that at the very end of the game, Zero's going to suddenly throw in something that depends entirely on luck?
Then you're saying there's some sort of hint in this room.
No, I don't think there's a hint anywhere in here. I searched it very well when I was in here before. I didn't find anything that might have been a hint, though.
Well then, that means...
Yeah, both of these are the right door. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So if there are 2 number 9 doors, if we split it up right...
That's not gonna work. You've got a notebook and a pen, right? Can I borrow them?
Yeah, here.
Look at this. You get it? The numbers on the top are all the combinations with digital roots of 9. The numbers on the bottom are the people who don't fit. There's only 8 possibilities if we split up into 2 groups of 3 or 4 people. So...
If 3 people go through the door, then 4 are left behind. If 4 go through, then 3 are left behind. Right?
yeah. No way.
Come to think of it. What is this room? It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony, but what kind? Is that an altar? A coffin? No, it couldn't possibly be.
Okay, I give up. I give up. I figured if we sat around here long enough, someone would volunteer. But I guess nobody's got the guts to do it.
What are you talking about?
What? You guys didn't figure it out yet? Fine, fine. Let me enlighten you. Clover was mostly right with her little explanation earlier, but she missed something. She wasn't really wrong. She just... screw it. Let me just write it out. If you're trying to leave with a group of 3 and a group of 4 and get everybody out, Clover's right. But there's another way. Only one combination, though. If you split us up into groups of 3, 3, and 1, you can make this combination.
Wait, this means...
The rest of us can go through the both 9 doors, but we leave 7 behind.
Don't get me wrong here. I'm not trying to copy Ace or anything like that. Even if he hadn't been the hero back in the big hospital room, I'd still be saying the same thing.
The same thing? Are you saying...
Yeah, I am. I'll stay behind.
Why are you acting so heroic all of a sudden? Are you some kind of idiot? No, I am completely against this. I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna have to owe you for getting out of here.
I'm against it too. I didn't want to leave Ace behind, and I don't want to leave you either. I don't like that idea. There's gotta be other options.
Me and Santa are like, bye, guys!
I disagree as well. I can't say I care much for you being the hero.
Well, there you go, 7. Proposal denied. Clover's right. There's gotta be a better way than this.
Doesn't make any sense.
Whoa, hold on a minute. I haven't said anything yet.
Are you... agreeing? You want to leave him here?
Nah, I'm against it. I don't want to leave 7 here alone.
Then I don't see how it matters.
I said alone.
Oh, god fucking damn it, Santa.
Huh?
I said I don't want to leave 7 alone.
What the hell are you...
What? You don't get it? I can't leave just one person. I need 2 more. 3 people, including 7. I'll be leaving behind 3 people. That's my proposal. No, those are my orders.
What do you mean, orders? What the hell makes you think you can order us around? Who the hell's gonna listen to you?
You all will. In 3 seconds, you won't have a choice.
What?
3, 2, 1. See? I told you.
Well, this escalated quickly, didn't it?
Huh? What? Why? What the hell is that?
I knew someone would take the gun. Well, older than Ace.
The gun's from the other room.
What room?
One of the rooms behind door 6. I should have known he was gonna do this. I should have taken the gun.
Well, it's too late now, fat ass.
Damn it.
Now, time for you to start following my orders.
I'm just pointing on the way. I was gonna say, just pointing out, that looks like a 9 from this angle on June's wrist.
Ace, Lotus, congratulations. I've chosen you to come with me. Put your hands in the red. Hey, you deaf? I gave you an order. Right. Fine. I didn't want to waste any bullets, but you guys just don't get it.
He really shot it? But why? Santa, why are you... Santa, I thought you were one of us. I thought we were friends.
I thought we were test subjects.
What?
You knew about the leaf words and the four-leaf clover.
What the hell is that shit? I've got no idea.
You're lying.
Shut up. Just shut up, you stupid bitch. You want me to put a bullet in your fucking head?
Santa.
All right, assholes. What are you still standing there for? Get over here and scan those bracelets. I don't have all day. Oh, what's the matter? Your hearing's starting to go? Going senile, maybe?
That's it. It's the only way. Please, go.
Huh?
No way.
Jumpy, what are you saying? If you stay here, you're going to be stuck, Jumpy. And so will Clover and Seven.
I know, but you don't need to worry about us. We'll figure something out. Right, Seven?
Right. You just leave it to us. It's gonna piss me off to do what Santa says, but...
Don't worry about me either. There's still something I have to take care of. No, you can't!
Sorry, June. See you later.
Ace, Lotus, don't come over! Don't worry about me, please!
Please. Go.
all right.
Fine.
All right. Now let's get those hands in the scanner panel. What's the holdup? What? You think I'm fucking around here? I don't give a shit about this girl. The red doesn't need a person, you know? All I need is the bracelet. You get it? Good. Now put your fucking hands on the scanner. I'm not gonna say it again.
Fine.
Good job. Now, Lotus, pull that lever. As soon as the door opens, you get your ass in there. Try anything stupid, and you know what happens, right?
Damn it.
Well, we get shot and then we explode. Well, I say that. We don't.
Good. Go. Later.
No, I get that Santa's had a rough time with losing his sister and that shit, but...
June.
So, what do you want to do, Junpei?
What do you mean, what do I want to do? What can we do?
What the hell is that?
You know, I figured we'd hear this, but...
Shh, quiet.
Where is it coming from?
The coffin, but...
Could it be?
Alice, is that you?
Hey, I think it's coming from this coffin.
Joke, I know it's Snake.
You're right.
In his weird cultist robes.
Let's open it.
But how?
What are those muscles for show?
You're telling me to force it open?
Just shut up and try. Damn it.
We ain't getting anywhere.
Man, it won't even budge. Not another one.
Yeah, looks like it.
Do you think we have to put in the right password or it won't open?
I think so. Whoever or whatever's inside this thing wants out. And now.
I know that. But how?
Without a passcode, I don't think there's much we can do.
It's nice that I went down the other route first, so I know this is Snake and this isn't.
Isn't there a hint somewhere?
Yeah, I think you have it.
Well, let's look for one.
With your left hand bullshit.
Ugh, there's nothing here.
Not making this easy, are they?
Calm your tits, Snake!
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? How can we figure it out? I need something.
I love how this is set up though, so it's like, if you don't come down here, the truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone. Is this because I did the other one first? And now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
What the hell was that? That voice?
Huh? What?
What's up?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
Telepathy! He pressed the buttons. Truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Is that not what I picked? So you looked at your bracelet, right? Left, right, left, right. No, it's right, left, isn't it? Truth gone, truth gone, truth gone. Right, left, yeah. There we go. One, 4, 3, 8, 4, 3, 2. No, that's not right. 3, 4, 2, 1. Not 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, what the hell were those numbers?
Oh my gosh. Are those?
We have, well, yes.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
I'm guessing I'm getting it this way because I did Route 5 first. Oh god, we've got a long way to go. Okay.
No way.
What?
Why are you...
I mean,
Oh? Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you.
Snake!
You? Why?
Junpei? And Seven? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well?
I know I've seen Snake come back once before, but every time I see him, I fucking love the guy, so.
Jeez.
You're back.
Daw.
Gently now. My body's still a little weak.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're really here. Oh, you're back.
Come now, what's gotten into you?
I mean, we thought you died, dude, so.
You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
Not as though you did. I really thought you were dead.
So who is the guy upstairs laying in Snake's position?
Huh?
You jerk. Idiot.
Baka. I just had to.
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now. Thank you.
Where did Junpei get this telepathy message from, which I'm assuming is the point of the whole white screen part, but...
In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes. Because of that, you thought that I was dead, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room.
Yeah, what a dick.
Do I have it straight?
Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you.
Don't worry about it.
Well then, I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed. But it's still something of a mystery who did all this, and why. The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters.
Well, the corpse in the shower room is Ace.
Why were they killed in the way they were?
You don't know?
No. Why would I?
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes. But you're wearing some kind of weird robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was.
I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
When were you knocked out?
So, someone's planned for this. Someone to go against Ace's ideas.
When we split up to look for the red.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck.
Well, that narrows it down to about 20.
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted. A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room. I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent.
Then that means it was...
Zero.
Looks that way, huh?
There's nothing else I have to tell you. When I woke up, I was in this coffin.
Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to currently sit and think right now.
How would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean?
Because I'm sure Zero, at the end of the 5th ending, Zero said, you put it in a comment actually, let me just pull that up real quick. Something about his nonary game had failed or something.
And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Where did those words come from?
Yeah, this bit's telepathy. I'm still trying to load up that comment, but that bit's referring to the telepathy experiments.
Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them? All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like I did it subconsciously. I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean?
I mean, I guess this time his telepathy experiment worked.
Also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago.
I guess that's what the take-home message of this is.
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. And someone did actually die. A girl. Her name was...
There had been another experiment conducted on this same ship 9 years ago, and a girl had died during it. Morphogenetic field theory. The 2 murders. Switching clothes. The nonary game. Zero. He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship. Zero should know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape. Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes?
Unrelated to everything Junpei's just said, but yeah, I found the comment. It was, I'd chosen the wrong path and that Zero had lost. So, Zero's, I don't know. I don't think he's still trying to do the morphogenetic field things, because that was something that, wasn't that something that Ace wanted to test? But at the same time, if that's the case, then Zero swapping Snake's clothes and his body wouldn't make sense, because that was done to spite Ace.
That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door.
Oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
I figured that was the case.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
Forget it. Let's just get going. All right. You guys ready to go?
Yes.
Yep.
I guess.
Not yet.
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
You want to check something?
Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't need...
Just do it, alright? But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here.
Fine.
Alright, that means the 4 of us can go into door 9.
So, we knew that already. It's obvious.
Obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
What?
Zero's bracelet?
Clover, you have it, don't you?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
So you did know I had it. I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters, Cap.
I mean, you'd have to look very hard to see it's got a 0 on, but...
And I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet. Though the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on? Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever. I knew it. Now, what does this tell us?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register.
But we know it's a 6. From the other ending.
Huh. Looks like you're right.
See? So what does that mean? There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number 0. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Then what number is it?
Let's find out.
Yeah, so if I do... It's... The combination I need 7, Junpei, and Cap'n.
7, me, and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
So far, this is the only evidence I've got that suggests June is
It opened.
0.
The door opened.
What? Why? What does that mean?
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
But doesn't it say 0?
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it.
Neither do I, honestly, at this point.
I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Oh. How can it be O?
Yeah,
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
But I don't get it. What about June?
Well, this is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet was flipped.
I mean, that makes sense.
In other words, June's real number is...
9.
That seems the most likely.
But then, the 9th man.
then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up. Here, look.
List of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake? And that's everything.
Indeed.
I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 and wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work. If the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
And so on and so forth. Unless she is 0 and 0's bracelet just opens whatever door it's scanned into.
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
There...
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
The 3? Oh yeah, she went into every door with Santa.
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
What about it?
Yeah, I don't quite like where this is going at this point.
That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind.
Santa also threatened June with the gun. Are they working together?
Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing? The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3. Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Yeah, sure. This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
If June's number goes up by 3 and Santa's comes down by 3, Santa's 0.
Thank you. That is exactly right, 7. Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
No way. Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the nonary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not.
Yeah,
But I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0.
Why am I not completely sold on this idea?
If my hypothesis is correct.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets.
Yeah, that's the point I brought up.
That's the case.
All right, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that door.
Yeah, true point.
It's right there. Oh.
And we couldn't find...
All right, let's keep going.
I say, we're going ahead. Turns out we couldn't find the last dead and just exploded right here. Well, all was for naught. Good game.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
Bottom library?
Hey, it's a...
This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Gee, thanks, Clover.
Let's turn around and go back for now.
Yeah. Hey, another door. And a card reader this time.
Hey, Mercury! Not Mercury.
Uranus symbol.
Uranus.
This
Why
is
do I
the
think it was
place.
Mercury? We were just talking about Uranus. Or Uranus. I don't know. That's what a library is, Clover!
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
All right, if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry.
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge. As he began his search, for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words float through his mind. Seek a way out. Well, I mean, we've had a fair number of plot things, so I'm probably gonna save this until next time. I know, I'm a dick, aren't I? Just as soon as, you know, we're getting quite far into this adventure. I didn't look what that was, but you know what? It'll probably lead to us being killed by a submarine again, so I won't question it. I'm not sold on the whole Santa thing. I don't know why. Despite all the evidence being there. On the flip side, if they were working together, the numbers could easily just be for show. I don't know why I'm so dead set on framing June for this. Probably because it's a Spike Chunsoft game and I know what they like to do. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this part of 999. I reckon there's 2 episodes left at most, or 1 finale, by the looks of this. So, things gonna get interesting. We finally get to see where the hell Alice is, and where she fits into everything. It's gonna be a fun time. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching this part of 999. If you liked the video in any capacity, give the video a like down below. Leave a comment on... I don't know. Why am I so dead set on blaming June for this? Again, maybe it's just the Spike Chunsoft rule where it comes out at the last second, slaps you over the face with it. Except this time I'm expecting it. Fool me once, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, god damn it, Danganronpa, please stop. Anyway, yeah. And did I say subscribe if you want the updates? Because as I said, we're coming to the end of this game. So I'm gonna have my mind blown, probably. Insert that gif of the, you know, that's a dumb joke, don't do that. Yeah, my talking to myself hasn't gotten any better. And my parents refused to send me to a psychiatric. No, I don't want to go there. To a therapist at the very minimum. But that's all by the by. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Nix. We need to stop discussing my mental health, but I'll see you all next time. Laters!